Camavinga deal closer, as €115 million demand surfaces. All the latest Arsenal transfer news in one place, including updates on Eduardo Camavinga, Sandro Tonali and Julian Alvarez. Arsenal favourites for Camavinga. Arsenal and Man United are the favourites to sign Real Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga, courtside claims. The Frenchman is keen to stay, but Real Madrid will listen to offers this summer. Indeed, reports in Spain suggest that Camavinga is on increasingly thin ice following his red card against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. It is claimed that Arsenal and Man United are showing the strongest interest in the midfielder, although PSG could also be interested in bringing him back to League One. Chelsea and Tottenham, meanwhile, are merely monitoring the situation. Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali insists that he is not paying attention to transfer speculation, amid reports that he is looking to change clubs this summer. The Italy international was offered to Arsenal by his representatives late in the January transfer window, and the Gunners are thought to have retained an interest in acquiring his services. Newcastle could be forced to cash in on the midfielder due to financial pressure, but they will only do so as they receive a fee in the region of €115 million this summer. Man United and Arsenal, probably the two most interested parties in a deal for Real Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga. According to reports, the Red Devils are particularly keen on signing new midfielders in the summer, with Casemiro announcing his imminent departure and Manuel Ugarte expected to leave. Man United are expected to bring in at least two new midfielders to complement what they already have, with numerous names linked in recent months. Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson, Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton, and Newcastle pair Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes are among the names constantly bandied around. But now Real Madrid midfielder Camavinga could be one of the midfielders to watch this summer, amid rumours that he will be sold after being sent off in their defeat to Bayern Munich in the Champions League in midweek. AS journalist Ruben Martin revealed in the aftermath of Real Madrid's 6-4 aggregate loss to Bayern, Real Madrid has treated this season as a final exam for Camavinga, and the Frenchman has been far from passing. At the club, they don't view separating their paths in a bad light, and the midfielder, despite feeling that Madrid is his home, might accept reality and consider offers. A now caught offside claim that Arsenal and Man United have the most concrete interest in Camavinga, while Chelsea and Tottenham's interest is more limited. The report adds, no official bid has been made yet, but once the summer transfer window opens, offers in the €55 to €60 million range from Premier League clubs are expected. The player's contract with Real Madrid runs until 2029, which strengthens the club's position at the negotiating table. Should he move to the Premier League, it is said he could demand a weekly salary of £200,000 to £250,000. It is understood that the general expectation is that Camavinga will head to England this summer, with his versatility a huge plus from Man United and Arsenal. Speaking before the Bayern Munich match, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano insisted that Real Madrid are not actively trying to sell the France international. Romano said about Camavinga on his YouTube channel, but, as of today, my understanding is that Real Madrid are not actively trying to sell Camavinga. Real Madrid are not offering Camavinga to clubs. His agents are not offering Camavinga to clubs. Camavinga is not showing a desire to leave Real Madrid, according to my information. So, if there is a top club, a top proposal in the summer, we will see what happens, but, as of today, Camavinga is not actively trying to leave Real Madrid. Camavinga wants to fight for his place at Real Madrid. Camavinga loves Real Madrid, so he still wants to find a way to continue at Real Madrid, also in the future. Then, on Real Madrid's side, he's not an absolutely untouchable player. If a big proposal arrives, and if the player is keen for Real Madrid, the negotiation could be possible, But it doesn't mean that Real Madrid are telling Camavinga, "You were out of the project." That's not the case. So, that's the status of the story, as of today. On Camavinga, again, many questions on Paris Saint-Germain. I am not aware of Paris Saint-Germain actively working on a Camavinga deal as of today. We will see later on. Then, Premier League clubs already started making some calls to understand the situation of Camavinga. But, at the moment, that's it. Nothing more to say as of today.